Alright everybody, what's going on? How you all doing? This chapter of Black Clover, while I guess really not doing a whole lot, did one of the best possible things it could have possibly done, pretty similar to last week's chapter, and that was do even more to set itself apart from Naruto, Fairy Tail, and all the other manga out there. It did even more to separate itself, which is one thing I've been just waiting for when it came to this manga, and I give it so much credit for that. This chapter especially is so much darker than like Fairy Tail, and for the maybe not Naruto can be pretty dark at times, but this chapter was just really dark. First you have the dude busting into this empire with zombies that I'm pretty curious how his power works. I mean, he has a zombie power. I mean, I've never really heard of something like that before. It's a pretty interesting concept, I think, but I'd like to learn more about how his power works, anything about it, because at one point we do get to see a zombie pretty much being summoned, and it looks like it's coming out of the ground. I don't know if it's through a shadow or whatever, but it's definitely pretty interesting that this dude has a zombie power. And when he busts into this empire, obviously he hates this fucking empire. He cannot stand it. He just wants to destroy it, basically. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of backstory later on telling more about that. But a zombie power busting into this kingdom, and at the end of the chapter you get to see that these zombies are actually killing people. There's actually quite a bit of blood. Not a lot, but there's a good bit of blood. You see the zombies actually killing the people. One of them even has a hand in its mouth. It's like, this chapter is surprisingly dark. And then after this dude busts into the empire, we get to go back to Asta a little bit, seeing how the room full of these douchebag mages are going. And they start going pretty quick. This dude has this really cool magic ability where he can map out the entire empire and see everything that's going on. He can see the people on his map, everything that's going, like everything. The people, it's not just a replica, it's actually moving, and you can see all the action that's going on. That is a really cool magic ability. Definitely interested to see more on how that magic ability works too. I wonder what it's based off of. But it was really cool. But everyone moves into action pretty quick. All the douchebag mages, while they're douchebags, they're pretty good at their job. One of them takes control pretty quick, saying, "You guys may not like following my lead, but just for this time, let's..." Alright, seeming as I can't go 5 minutes without getting interrupted because people don't know how to knock on a door, we are going to go ahead and finish this chapter review. But like I was saying, pretty much everybody gets into action pretty quick in this chapter, and overall pretty good. Of course, being the guy that Asta is, he wants to help everybody, he wants to save everybody, he wants to stop the disturbance, so he goes out running out the door, and then the other weird dude follows him. I don't even know his name, to be honest. I'm not even sure if they said his name, but he sees Asta as his new rival now, and I could see my video over there screwed up, so hopefully it's not too bad, but they see... He sees Asta as his new rival now, which is a little weird. Just, I guess he wants to see more of his magic abilities or whatever. I don't get that whole thing. But then we get to see Asta bust in at the end right before this dude with the zombies is about to seemingly kill this little girl, which is kind of fucked up. Like I said, this chapter was pretty dark. Awesome, though. I really liked how dark this chapter was. Then Asta busts in, and on that panel, especially on the last page, man, that art was awesome. The art on that last panel is really, just really good. Black Clover is back and forth. It has some really good art, and it has some really just art at times. But when the art is good, the art is good. That last page was really, really good. Really good art all around. Overall, I'd give this chapter about like I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It was really cool, really dark, did even more to set itself apart, and that was really awesome. I really enjoyed that quite a bit. And pretty good artwork all around. That last page was the best art out of the whole chapter, but overall really cool. The introduction of this new enemy and the zombies were the best part. The middle section where we had the whole the mages starting to get into action was kind of the low part, kind of explaining their plan a little bit, which was really just them dividing themselves up between like north, east, west, and all that stuff. Overall, just a solidly good chapter. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you all liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. And thank you all so much for the amazing love and support you've left on all the previous videos. It has been awesome. I love you all, and we'll see you all next time. I am out.